Junior defender, number 4, Caleb Prenovo. Senior midfielder, number 5, Zach Jasmine. Senior midfielder, number 7, Timmy Ryder. Sophomore midfielder, number 8, Anthony Roberts. Sophomore forward, number 10, Sean Larsson. Senior forward, wearing number 11, Seth Spurgeon. Junior midfielder, number 15, Vince Cameron. Junior defender, number 17, Dan Moon. Sophomore defender, number 18, Brian Schermerhorn. Junior keeper, Noah Schnaufer. And junior forward, number 22, Billy DeMay. The Bears are coached by Mr. Brian Thomas. And now if you could all rise for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, welcome back, Bears fans. This is Andrew Larsson making a guest commentating appearance, and we're about to start here as it's boys soccer for the Bears versus Holy Cross Academy. And Holy Cross has a new soccer program. This is the first year they've ever been in existence, and this is only their third game, I believe. They're 0-2 on the year as Seth Spurgeon kicks it off to Caleb, who quickly turns it over. And now, number 13 for Holy Cross kicks in. He's got it back, but he loses it to number 7, Timmy Ryder. Timmy Ryder with a nice dribble. Passes it over to Jasmine, who swings it to Brian Schermerhorn, back to him, but his pass is misplaced. But Zach Jasmine, senior captain for the Bears, regains it back over to Vince Smith. The nice pass to Dan Moon. Back into Timmy Ryder, who tries to dribble through 2 defenders, but fails. And now Anthony Roberts tries to get it back, but he's outmuscled by number 44 for Holy Cross, who passes it over to number 13. It's Mark Abbey. He plays a through ball, which is misplaced, and it's going to be cut out by Bill Demand. That's out for a throw-in. They threw it in, now Holy Cross is passing over, and looks like it was offsides, which is a silly mistake from Holy Cross, kind of careless, and now Brian Schermerhorn will take the free kick for the Bears. He likes to go short to Noah Schnaufer, and then he passes it across the back to Dan Moon. So now takes the space upfield to Vince Cameron, plays a 1-2 with him. One-touch pass to Timmy Ryder. Back to Cameron. Nice passing from the Bears, but they lose it. Now number 2 for Holy Cross passes it over, but he loses it. And they get it back. Now Zach Jasmine over to number 10, Sean Larsson. Anthony Roberts passes over Brian Schermerhorn. He's looking for somewhere to go, but he's got no options. But he finds Vince Smith in the middle. Now a little bit of possession for Holy Cross until number 4, Caleb Prenovo, cuts that out. And he passes up to Timmy Ryder, who looks for a through ball to Seth Spurgeon, who now dribbles in past the defense. He cuts it back, shoots, and he scores. Quick goal for the Bears, and that's going to be Seth's 14th goal of the year, as we see a replay.
Play it again, Meg. Play it again.
All right, so now it's 1-0 to the Bears. And it's Holy Cross's kick. It's number 2. But his pass is misplaced, but luckily they get it back. Plays it through. And now Zach Jasmine loses it, tries to flick it over one of the Holy Cross players, but number 21 for Holy Cross plays a through ball, and now he's got it back. Number 13 tries to play it inside, but Anthony Roberts intercepts it. And now he's dribbling. He passes it over to Zach Jasmine, who plays Sean Larsson through. Sean turns in, and he's looking for a through ball. And he tries to go to Timmy Ryder, but the pass is behind him and intercepted by Holy Cross. Now it's number 21. Plays a nice through ball to number 2, but Caleb Prenovo will be there. And lets it go back to Noah, who throws it out to Dan Moon. Nice distribution, and now Timmy Ryder has it. Plays another through ball to Seth Spurgeon, but he can't keep it in. And it'll be number 44 for Holy Cross, Mark Collins with the throw-in. But the Bears get it back. And it's Seth Spurgeon, Timmy Ryder, who's shielding it on the sideline. Gets past 2 defenders. And now he crosses it in. Sean Larsson, who misses the goal. But Zach Jasmine taps it in. And that'll be 2-0 to the Bears. Great replay there. We'll get a second replay. You can see Holy Cross on the line there. Tried to keep it out, but an unlucky deflection. Now it would be their ball again. Number 7 passes it up to, well, he tried to pass it to number 13, but intercepted as Vince Cameron, I believe, plays along. And 2 players in the middle battling for it. Anthony Roberts comes out on top. Now dribbling through. Gets past 2 defenders and then lays it off to Brian Schermerhorn. Nice control there by Zach Jasmine, who gives it back to Brian. And he misplaces his pass. But Anthony Robert gets it back. Looking out to Timmy Ryder. He's got one on him. But Seth Spurgeon tries to get it, but he doesn't. Now Holy Cross will try and break. You get it out to number 7, who lays it off nicely. But number 17 for the Bears, Dan Moon, cuts that out, and it's a Holy Cross throw-in. They throw it into number 2. But Timmy Ryder gets it back. And Vince Cameron plays the through ball up to Sean Larsson. Nice control, and he takes a volley from about 30 yards. I don't know what he was thinking there. So now goal kick for Holy Cross, but it's short, and Timmy controls it. And now Brian Schermerhorn has it. It's nice quick passing from the Bears, mostly one touch. But through ball for Holy Cross. Number 13 has it, and he's battling with Bill Demand, but the ref calls a foul. So now it'll be a free kick for the Bears, and Noah Schnaufer will likely take it. Good start for them, as it is 2-0 with less than 10 minutes gone by. And the Bears have had a great season so far. They're 10-5 on the year. They're looking to be 5th seed in sectionals. And they might have a home game. And now Noah Schnaufer plays it out to Zach Jasmine. Plays it back to Brian Schermerhorn, but his pass is intercepted. And number 18 with the throw-in out to Sean Larsson, who tries to force his way through 2 defenders, but it's intercepted. And he tries to force his way through another defender, and he really should just be passing that. Number 13 for Holy Cross tries to break through, but Noah Schnaufer claims it. Now Noah with the punt. Zach Jasmine tries to win the header, but he doesn't. And now it's number 26 who clears it upfield for Holy Cross. And now it's just a scrap for the ball, but Caleb Prenovo picks it up, swings it out wide, but Dan Moon misplaces his pass, and Caleb Prenovo has it back. And now it's a Bears throw-in, taken by Dan Moon. Back to Caleb Prenovo. That's a little bit, plays it back to him. And back again. Now they'll look to pass out of the back. Good split pass there by Caleb Prenovo to Zach Jasmine, who plays it through to Sean Larsson. Sean with the mag, and he's going through. And his shot is deflected, which it'll be a corner. Excuse me, it'll be goal kick. And the short goal kick is intercepted by number 8, Anthony Roberts. And now Timmy Ryder with the header, but he doesn't make good contact, and it's out for a Bears throw. Now Vince Smith takes it, known for his long throws, but he elects to go short. Trying to find Anthony Roberts, but just over his head. And now it'll be number 21 for Holy Cross, who's taken the throw-in. And he has no options, but he decides to throw it up high for number 44. Now a couple players are trying to head it, and it's cleared away from Holy Cross and headed back upfield by the Bears. And now finally the Bears have some control over the scramble for the ball, and played through by Brian Schermerhorn, and Seth Spurgeon taps it in after a first failed attempt. And now that'll be 3-0 to the Bears.
All you.
As we see here on the replay, misplaced kick by the Holy Cross defender, and Seth Spurgeon capitalizes for what will be his 15th goal on the year. career high for the senior captain. Also a team high. And now Anthony Roberts misplaces the, intercepts the kickoff from the Bears, and now Holy Cross has it. Kept in, and now Timmy Ryder has it. Splits two defenders, goes in, passes it across goal, but no Bears players there. Thrown from Holy Cross, almost intercepted by Zach Jasmine, but the clearance is intercepted by Caleb Prenovo, and Zach Jasmine tries to keep it in but fails to do so. It's now substitution for Holy Cross. Number 3, Joe Judge, is going out, and number 37, Daniel Hatch, is coming in. And the throw-in is stolen by Zach Jasmine. Passes into Anthony Roberts. Turns away from the Holy Cross defender and passes back to Caleb Prenovo, who passes out to Dan Moon. Into Vince Smith, and nice 1-2 played there. Now to Timmy Ryder, who ball rolls past number 20 for Holy Cross and cuts back inside. He's got 2 on him, and he tries to split him but fails. Excuse me, sorry for all the viewers. I'm just getting over a cold. Sorry if my voice sounds a little nasally. But getting back to the game, it's now Tim Ryder with the ball as he tries to dribble upfield. Looks for Vince Smith, but a little miscommunication there for the Bears. But Anthony Roberts has it, and now it's Sean Larsson, who tries to dribble through, but unfortunately cannot. And now Bill Demand fails to make the interception. It's number 21 for Holy Cross, who passes inside, tries to get to number 13, but Bill Demand makes up for the previous mistake. Passes out to Zach Jasmine, and now the Bears are on a counterattack, which is cut out by number 26 for Holy Cross. He tries to play number 7 through, who leaves it for number 13. And now he's dribbling past Brian Schermerhorn. Gets a cross in. And Holy Cross cannot get a shot off because Bill Demand has it. Now Tim Ryder's going to play a long through pass to Sean Larsson, who can't get there. But the goalie misplaces his clearance, and Kyle Tessier picks it up. Now he passes to Tim Ryder, but the pass was a little short. And Vince Smith picks it up back out to Tim Ryder and into Sean Larsson. And Sean didn't come to the ball quick enough. So now Holy Cross has it, and they clear it out. And now it's a Bears throw-in. And will be coming in. Bill Demand is out for the Bears, and Elijah is coming in. Elijah Muhammad. And also Tommy McIntosh has come into the game. Now Vince Smith has it. Into Kyle Tessier, who plays Zach Jasmine through, but unfortunately doesn't get. Anthony Roberts just misplaces his shot as he was aiming for the bottom left corner, but it goes wide. Now will be a goal kick for Holy Cross. There's about 25 minutes left in the half, but play's been stopped by the ref because Tommy McIntosh is coming out and Wes Stanton is coming in. Goal kick for the Bears is headed up by Vince Smith. Goes straight up in the air, and Holy Cross hits it into the Bears half of the field. And now it's Noah Schnaufer to Elijah Muhammad. Passes it across to Caleb Prenovo. Passes it up to Timmy. Back to Elijah. And now Elijah's trying to evade one of the defenders, but Holy Cross steals it. Thrown for Holy Cross, headed out by Caleb Perneveau. Now number 2 for them has it. But Dan Moon steals it. Gets it back out of Timmy Ryder, who will look to break. Does a little skill, passes into Vince Smith. Now number 26 for Holy Cross has it. And he hits it up, and it's headed out by Dan Moon. Now Zach Jasmine has it, tries to play it across field to Timmy Ryder, but Holy Cross gets that pass. Now Anthony Roberts is playing upfield. He tries to play it through to Kyle Tessier, but his pass doesn't get there. Now West End has it, lays it off for Zach Jasmine. They're going back and forth. West tries to flick it over a defender. And now Brian Schomerhorn has it. Lays it inside to Zach Jasmine. He'll go for a long shot, but it's blocked. And now it's another Bears throw-in. Throwing back to Caleb Perneveau. Takes a suspect touch, but he manages to deal with it. Now number 7 has it. Tries to mag Vince Smith, but he was having none of it. Now 21 has it. Fake shot past Zach Jasmine. He tries to play number 13 through, and Dan Moon will just get there and slide it. Have a nice slide tackle to force the ball to go out of bounds, and it'll be a Holy Cross throw-in. Now Zach Jasmine is coming out for the Bears. And I'm not sure who's back in. I believe it's Jake Graham. Noah Schnaufer with it. Throws it out to Vince Smith, but it hits his back. So now Holy Cross has it. He plays it through to number 13. He's looked dangerous for Holy Cross so far this game. And he misplaces his pass, but number 7 gets there. And it looks like it'll be another Holy Cross throw-in. And now Kyle has it at about midfield. Puts the moves on number 44 for Holy Cross. But number 44 gets it. Now the Bears get it back. It's a Holy Cross throw-in right now, as they look to attack and they look to come back, as the Bears are up 3-0. A long throw-in for Holy Cross. Doesn't come to anything as Noah Schnaufer claims it. He punts it out, and it'll look to be a header. Number 37 for Holy Cross wins. And now number 4, Caleb Perneveau, heads it back to Noah Schnaufer. We'll look to punt it out again. Number 21 for Holy Cross wins the header again, but Vince Smith has it. Now Timmy Ryder. It's in dangerous territory for the Bears, and number 7 from Holy Cross has it. Tries to play number 2 through, but Timmy Ryder intercepts, and now he's dribbling. He tries to play a through ball up to half field, and ball's going back and forth, and Noah Schnaufer ends up with it. And now for a third time, he'll punt it out, this time out to the right, and Wes Stanton loses the duel to number 26, and that looks like to be a handball from Wes, so it'll be a free kick to Holy Cross. Number Number 44 from Holy Cross and look to take it, and he'll try to play it in the box. It's a good ball, far post, but Elijah, number 23, does well, and he looks like he'll send it out for a corner. So we'll look to see if Holy Cross can get anything from this corner. And they play it in. Goes near post. Number 7 tries to get it. And that'll be number 26 with the volley. Cleared off the line by West Stanton. And a great save by Noah Schnaufer. Now it's Brian Shermerhorn. Passes it out to West Stanton. West tries to play it back to him, but touch from Brian was not great, so Holy Cross has it. Number 26 tries to flick it over Tim Ryder, but he'll also be called for a handball. And so we'll see if Holy Cross can improve on their last free kick. It's number 26 to take it again, and he shoots, and it goes just wide. And number 26 was Aaron Herder. All right, so it's a goal kick for the Bears. Seth Spurgeon is back in. And he's in at center mid this time. And now number 21 for Holy Cross tries to go through, but he's called offsides. Free kick for the Bears is played back to Noah Schnaufer. Tries to kick it upfield, but it's deflected, and Holy Cross almost got it while Noah was out of goal, but luckily for the Bears, they get it. Now Seth Spurgeon passes it over to Elijah. But Elijah's pass is cut out by number 37, but it'll remain a Bears throw-in. He throws it in to number 25, Kyle Tessier, but Kyle Tessier loses it, and Holy Cross tries to play it back, but their pass is misplaced, and it'll be another Bears throw-in. So Elijah Muhammad with the Bears throw-in. He'll look to throw long into the box. The Bears will look to get a flick on, but Seth Spurgeon controls it. Now Elijah will cross it in. Anthony Roberts goes through, and a great block from one of the Holy Cross defenders. He looks a little sore from putting his body on the line, and now Holy Cross punts it out. Bill DeMann wins the header, and West Stanton passes it inside to Timmy Ryder. He'll turn, and he's trying to switch the field to Seth Spurgeon. Passes it up to Jake Graham, but too far as the Holy Cross goalie scoops it up. Punt by them. Flick on by number 7, Garrett Johnson. But now Noah Schnaufer will have it, and good pressure there by number 13 from Holy Cross, but Brian Shermerhorn's taking it upfield. West Stanton passes it inside to Seth Spurgeon, who passes it up to Anthony Roberts, who dribbles by number 50 from Holy Cross, David Vanderhoof. He tries to pass it into Jake Graham for the Bears, but again, the Holy Cross goalie scoops it up. And another punt out. Bill DeMann wins the header. I feel like I'm repeating myself. But Seth Spurgeon has it. But he tries to pass it out to Jake Graham, and his pass is too far. So now Holy Cross throwing. So now with about 15 minutes left in the half, Holy Cross takes the throw-in. Jake Graham wins the header, but it goes backwards, and Tim Ryder picks it up. He dribbles in, but he takes a bad touch, misses the slide tackle. But Brian Shormahorn gets it back. Looks to find Kyle Tessier. Passes into Tim Ryder, and it's deflected. And he shoots. Oh, and he drags his shot wide. Tim will be disappointed with himself there that he couldn't finish, but he'll feel better when he knows that he's third on the scoring chart. So now the goal kick goes to number 26, Aaron Herter for Holy Cross, but his pass is misplaced. Tim chests it down to West Stanton, and his pass is deflected and will be out for a throw-in. Now Brian Schermerhorn plays it to Timmy Ryder, who does a nice ball roll past it, and he tries to play it through to Seth Spurgeon. Good vision from Timmy, but his pass is cut out. Now Zach Jasmine with the head, down to Seth, who passes it back to Zach, and now Jake Graham through for the Bears, and again it's intercepted by Holy Cross goalie. Now Caleb Prenovo is playing back to Noah Schnaufer, and they'll look to switch the field as they pass it to Bill Demand, and he lets it go. But he didn't see number 7 for Holy Cross, and Bill Demand puts his body on the line and gets it back. He'll pass it up to Zach Jasmine, who passes it up to Wes, back to Zach. Back to Wes, but number 43 is too quick for Wes. But he passes it to Zach Jasmine. The interception. Now Tim Ryder tries to play it through. And now number 2 for Holy Cross comes up with the ball. But, sorry, it's hard for me to commentate right now because the ball is just being pinged back and forth in midfield. And right now it's going to be a Bears throw-in. Now Seth Spurgeon has it with time. He tries to control it, flicks it over one of the Holy Cross players. Tries to play in Jake Graham, but that's cut out. Now it's number 7 for Holy Cross with the flick on. But Tim Ryder ends up getting it. Goes by one defender. Goes by another, plays in Jake Graham, who can't control it. And now number 3 with the Rabona clearance. Unusual that you see that, but now Caleb Prenovo deals with the through ball to Noah Schnaufer, who plays a high to no man's land, but Seth Spurgeon picks it up, and he switches it over to Bill Demand, who will now charge forward for the Bears. And he plays it over the top to West Stanton. He'll fight it, and now number 43, Joe Kaminsky for Holy Cross gets it, but it ends up being a Bears throw-in. Now a couple of subs for the Bears. Jake Graham and Tim Ryder out, and Kyle Tessier and Tim Ryder out, and Tommy McIntosh and Sean Larsson in. Now West Stanton throws it in for the Bears, and Tommy McIntosh, who flicks it high, and Holy Cross heads it out, and it's cleared by number 37 to Brian Schermerhorn, who misses the header. And now number 13 for Holy Cross is breaking, and he'll try to come inside, and he waits for some help. Now number 7 has it. Cuts past Sean Larsson. He'll shoot. And a good shot, but Noah Schnaufer makes a comfortable save. And he distributes it out, and Seth Spurgeon tries to chest it down, but a little too far from him. But he's got it back. Number 9 is putting the pressure on him, and Seth elects to pass it back to the goalie. Noah kills it out to Zach Jasmine, who misses the touch, and now Sean Larsson has it. And he tries to dribble through, but he loses it. And now number 7 from Holy Cross has it. Garrett Johnson plays through number 13, and he scores. Good replay there. As you can see, a good finish from Holy Cross. And now Caleb Prenovo gets it back from the goal kick, passes it over to the right back, Brian Schermerhorn. He gets it up to Zach Jasmine, tries to dribble through, and he plays West down line, but pass is deflected and it's out for a throw-in. Now Vince Smith is in for the Bears. He's number 15. He's known for long throws, and he goes long to trying to find Zach Jasmine, but a little too far to the left of him. And he'll take another one. This time goes short to Seth Spurgeon. Tries to head it back, but a little too far. But Vince ends up getting it. Plays it over to Seth, who crosses it in. And Jake Graham will try to get the remnants of that cross, and he kicks it against the shins of the Holy Cross defender, and it'll be Bears throw-in near the corner flag. It looks like Sean Larsson wants it short, but Elijah throws it into Zach Jasmine. Plays it into Seth, and he's too slow on his shot, and number 7 for Holy Cross is dribbling upfield. Tries to play it through to number 13. But he ends up getting it after Bill DeMann passed it back to him. And Bill with the nice slide tackle as he kicks it out. It's number 13, Mark Abbey. And number 7, Garrett Johnson. They've been the two danger makers as Mark Abbey with another shot. But that goes wide. So with about 8.5 minutes left in the half, it'll be a goal kick for the Bears, and looks like Vince Smith will take it instead of Noah Schnaufer. He chooses to go short to Elijah, and Elijah will play it inside to Caleb Prenovo, and Caleb plays it back out to him, passes it up to Jake Graham, who miscontrols it, but Vince Smith ends up getting it back, and he slices it out of bounds. Aaron Herder with the throw for Holy Cross. Throws it into number 7, right back to him. And he plays it through, but Noah Schnaufer will be on top of that. And now it's Vince Smith with the throw-in, who he had to wait as Jake Graham for the Bears came out and Tim Ryder came back in. And right now it's a Holy Cross throw-in. For 26, throws it in to number 7, lays it back to him, and he tries the outside of the foot through ball towards the corner flag, but Vince Smith will just kick it out of bounds. And now played it in, but Noah Schnaufer thought it was a goal kick, but the refs disagreed, and it'll be a Holy Cross corner. Let's see, they play it in near post, and Bill DeMann tried to kick it out before it becomes another corner, but he was not successful, so now we'll see if this corner from Holy Cross will be better than the last one. It looks almost identical, as Bill DeMann does succeed in clearing it out this time, and now it'll just be a Holy Cross throw-in. Well, it looks like the refs are calling offsides. I kind of missed that. I'm not sure if they're calling offsides on the throw-in, which is impossible, but maybe I guess he must have played it back. As Seth Spurgeon goes through, and he's on a break, and he tries to get it before the goalie, but the goalie saves it, and Seth Spurgeon jumps over him. And they each give a nice pat on the back to each other. And now Caleb Prenovo with the header from the goal kick. Back to Sean Larsson, who tries to dribble through. And he beats 2 defenders, and he lays it out to Timmy Ryder, who tries to play it through, and an errant clearance from Holy Cross with Tommy McIntosh with the shot, but that's an easy save from Holy Cross goalie. And that Holy Cross goalie is actually Brendan Johnson. 0-0. But now the Bears have it from the goal kick. Vince Smith double teamed in backfield, and Vince Smith looks like he's playing right back, which is a change from his usual CDM position. Now Tommy McIntosh with the pressure, but he trips up. But number 44 for Holy Cross will end up clearing it out of bounds, and that was Mark Collins. Now Anthony Roberts coming in for West End. A little less than 5 minutes in the half. Vince Smith throws it into Zach Jasmine with his famous back heel back to Tommy McIntosh. Now Seth Spurgeon has it. Passes in back to Tommy McIntosh, who chips it into Anthony Roberts, and Timmy Ryder with the shot, but way too high. And so now it'll be a Holy Cross goal kick. So now Brendan Johnson lets one of the Holy Cross defenders with the goal kick, and Seth Spurgeon has it down to Timmy Ryder, who almost gets there, but I think it's number 26 from Holy Cross ends up getting it. And that's Aaron Herter, and now Elijah Muhammad ends up with it, passes back to Noah Schnaufer, and Holy Cross with a high press, which is unsuccessful as the Bears pass it back out. And now it's Sean Larsson with the misplaced pass. He had a lot of time there, could have taken another touch, but all in all, Noah Schnaufer ends up with it. Throws it out to Timmy Ryder, cuts inside, and misplaced pass. Now Holy Cross has it. Oh, and miscommunication there as both Caleb Prenovo and Elijah Muhammad kick it at the same time, which almost let number 13 from Holy Cross break through, but Noah Schnaufer claims it. Passes out to Vince Smith, who looks for the long pass to Seth Spurgeon, who tries to one-time pass it to Zach Jasmine. Now he will, but number 43, Joe Kaminsky, will kick it out. Now long throw in as Tim Ryder tries to head it in, but he is unsuccessful, and Holy Cross tries to pass it out of the back instead of clearing it, but Elijah Muhammad gets it and it's unsuccessful, and Bill DeMann fails to clear the through ball, but he makes up for it with a nice slide tackle. Number 13, Mark Abbey, tries to get it, and he's unable to save it, so it'll be a throw in for the Bears now. And Bill DeMann looks to take it quick to Vince Smith. Smart play from Bill there. Vince Smith with time, passes it into Sean Larsson. There you go, and Sean takes a few extra touches this time. Plays a nice switch pass to Timmy Ryder, who beats his man with the step over, but his touch is too big. Now Tim Ryder with the quick throw to Sean Larsson, who turns again, beats the defender, and he plays it in, but his cross is claimed by Brendan Johnson. And now the through pass, and Caleb Prenovo will have it, and He passes it out of the back to Elijah Muhammad, who has a lot of time. And he passes it upfield to Seth Spurgeon, who can turn and will try to beat his man, but gets stopped by a second defender. Now Anthony Roberts intercepts it, and he fakes a shot and shoots with the left, and he scores. Great shot there from Anthony Roberts.
Okay. Hold on. Okay, go ahead.
And as we'll see on the replay here, he beats his man with a fake shot and then hits it left-footed to the bottom right corner. So that'll make it 4-1 to the Bears as there's about 30 seconds left in the half. And now Holy Cross has it, and they'll just try to dribble upfield. Not sure if they can do too much with what little time is left. And it'll be a Bears throw, but with just 10 seconds out, excuse me, it'll actually be a Holy Cross throw. But the clock is still ticking down, and as he throws it in, that'll be halftime. So it's 4-1 to the Bears at the break. Starting in the second half, we'll see if Holy Cross can come back. And this is Andrew Larsson signing off for halftime.
Oh, really?
All right.
Computers, so.
Is this too loud? No, I don't think that's loud enough. Here, turn it up a little bit. All right. Yeah, this is good. All right. Welcome back, Bears sports fans. We're here for the second half of Holy Cross versus Chenango. It's 4-1 to the Bears right now. And I've got a guest now. Say hi.
Hello, everybody. My name is Seamus St. Ledger. I graduated 2 years ago and played with Andy.
I'm sure most of our viewers know who you are.
Why?
If not, a flying kick there from 21. That was interesting. It'll be a free kick now for the Bears. And it looks like Dan Moon will take it.
Oh, Schermerhorn passed to Moon.
Yep. Now Anthony Roberts with a nice touch. One touch layoff to Seth Spurgeon.
Great ball.
Vince Smith has it, but he loses it to number 21 from Holy Cross.
Holy Cross goes up the side. Dan Moon looks like he has the ball. Throw into the Bears.
I'd just like to make a clarification. I apologize, Vince, because I accidentally called you Vince Smith more than once. It's actually Vince Cameron. So, sorry about that.
Ball to Roberts, played back to Vince. Up the side to Zach Jasmine. Zach loses the ball, played back to Holy Cross. And Holy Cross comes out with it, played through the middle.
Now number 13 shoots it, but blocked by the Bears. It's cleared out, and looks like Zach Jasmine will pick it up. And now it'll be a Bears throw-in.
That ball is gone.
Well, it looks like there are a couple kids that are chasing after it.
All right.
And now Vince Cameron with the throw-in.
Ball.
And now Caleb Prenovo has it, and he switches it over to Dan Moon. Dan Moon plays it down the line, looking for Seth Spurgeon, but hits off the back of his heel. But Caleb Prenovo with the back plays it to Seth again.
Great ball, keeping it in.
And Seth tries to cross it in, but it's blocked, and it'll be a Bears corner.
That was a good ball by Caleb Prenovo right down the side.
Mm-hmm. Now Zach Jasmine with the corner. He plays it in far post. Timmy Ryder jumps up for the header, but it's over his head.
Out for a Holy Cross throw-in.
Yep. And now Seamus, being a Chenango soccer alum like myself, what do you think of the Bears' success this season?
I think it's absolutely phenomenal. This is the first winning season since, I would like to say, about 6 years ago. It's great to see the Bears turning the program around, and we have a bright future ahead of us.
Good.
Great.
And Anthony Robert chips it far post. And Tim Ryder tries to get it, but it'll be looks like it went out of bounds, and it's a Holy Cross goal kick.
Yep.
But Seamus, what do you think their success has been due to?
I'd say it was a lot due to the coaching of Coach Thomas, as well as the team chemistry. This team looks like they work well together, and they don't have any bad blood. They're just great guys that are all committed to this team and this program.
Say that's spot on. That's a sentiment that's been echoed by my brother Sean. He said this team is best chemistry of any team that he's played on. But getting back to the game, Tim Ryder tries to get it, but it'll go out of bounds.
Ball played back to Dan Moon from Caleb Prenovo to toss up.
And a nice battle between those two, but it'll be Dan with the throw-in. Now Tim Ryder with the volley as he switches the field.
We got 2 Bears on. Oh, good flick by Jasmine. We'll see what McIntosh can do with this ball.
Looks like he got Meg there. Zach crosses it in, but that cross was to no one. And it looks like it went out of bounds for Holy Cross goal kick.
Tommy McIntosh on the ball, plays it up to Anthony Roberts. Anthony with some good footwork, plays it back to Billy Demand.
Yep. Now Caleb Prenovo has it. Passes it out wide to Timmy Ryder, who beats his defender. Crosses it across goal. And now Seth Spurgeon tries to tap it in, but it's cleared off the line. And now Vince with the shot and saved by the Holy Cross goalie. Great sequence of attack by the Bears, but good defending by Holy Cross.
Dan up for the ball. Flick down. It looks like it's going to be a Bears throw-in. Dan Moon with the throw.
Looks to take it quick. Tim with it. Plays it back to him. Back into Caleb, who loses the ball, but looks like Bill Demand gets it. And Vince plays it out to Tommy McIntosh.
Great chemistry by the Bears.
Yeah, they've been playing some nice quick one-touch passing this game.
Ball spends a lot of time on the ground in this game,
Yeah.
which is very good. It's very different than when we played.
Yeah, when we played, it was
A lot of air balls.
a lot of over the top. This passing is reminiscent of, some would say, Arsenal.
I was thinking more of Chelsea.
Yeah.
Zach Jasmine with the ball stolen. Up, Billy Demand on the ball, and the Bears recover. Caleb Prenovo up the left side, plays it in. Timmy with the shot. Bobbled. The rebound by Jasmine. Saved by the Holy Cross keeper. It was a great crash by Zach Jasmine. Well done by Dan to shield the ball off.
Just going to say it. He lets the ball go out of bounds. And he'll quickly throw it into Caleb Prenovo. It was time to turn. He plays it into Anthony Roberts. Lays it off to Vince Cameron. He plays a through pass to Seth Spurgeon, who shoots. Oh, and he drags it wide.
It was well done by Anthony Roberts. A nice one-touch pass.
And if Seth had scored that, that could have been his hat trick and his 16th goal on the season.
That's incredible.
Yeah. Now, Tim Ryder with the Ronaldo chop. And Seth passes it back to him. Tim crosses it in.
Tim with the left foot.
Oh, Zach Jasmine with the header. And that will count, but the ref is just concerned about the player down. And that's number 44, Mark Collins for Holy Cross.
He seems to be all right.
Yeah, he's a little shaken up, but it looks like he'll play on. And that goal will make it 5-1 to the Bears, as we see on the replay.
It was a good left foot by Timmy Ryder. He seems to have improved on this left foot.
Yeah, I would say so. Now kickoff by Holy Cross, stolen by Anthony Roberts. He does well to hold it and gives it to Zach Jasmine. Tries to beat his man up line, but doesn't.
Stepped in by McIntosh. Jasmine with the back chop. Ball's out to the Holy Cross.
I'm not really sure if they have a mascot or not. I just know it's Holy Cross Academy.
They have a mascot.
Seamus, if you're unaware, this is actually Holy Cross's first year with the soccer program.
I was
This is-
informed at the beginning of the
yeah.
match.
No. This is only their third game. They're 0-2 on the year so far. Unless they can come back, they'll be 0-3. But it's number 7 for them, and he holds it up and likes to pass back. Another pass, and now Caleb Prenovo with the interception. Passes it to Tim Ryder, who switches it to Zach Jasmine. But bad first touch from Zach Jasmine. But now Vince Cameron wins the header, and the rest will give the Bears a free kick. So the Bears' free kick doesn't amount to anything, as it's a Holy Cross goal kick.
For their first season, Holy Cross is playing tremendous, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would say so. I guess we've been misinformed.
There's more than one Holy Cross Academy.
Free kick to Holy Cross.
Well, our apologies to the Holy Cross viewers if we've misrepresented your school, but we were under the impression that this was your first season. I'm not sure how that rumor spread, or
Who knows, right?
yeah,
Do some research on
we're honestly not sure, but we'll look to find out.
Free kick to Holy Cross, and the Bears seem to have won the free kick. However, Holy Cross has regained possession, and now a foul on number 7 by Holy Cross and ball to the Bears. Vince with the kick. Flicked on by Jasmine, out of bounds to Holy Cross.
Well, according to Wikipedia, this is not the school's first season, as they have a 3 team sports: basketball, soccer, and co-ed softball. And soccer is the school's primary sport. Well, I mean, I would assume that since it's their primary sport, it's not their first season. So our apologies to any Holy Cross viewers. I'm sure there are dozens of you watching this. And
The ball is contested up front.
I'm not sure how that rumor started, but we now know the correct information. But getting back to the game.
Ball shielded out by Caleb Prenovo for a Bears goal kick.
So Dan Moon with the goal kick. Gets out to Caleb Prenovo, who heads it to Tim Ryder. Manages to keep the ball in bounds. A
Great
nice ball
footwork.
roll. Yeah, that's Timmy's favorite move. And his first through ball is cut out, and so is his second attempted pass to Seth Spurgeon. But he gets it back. He cuts inside, and now he'll lay it off to Sean Larsson, who tries to turn and brings it back with a Cruyff turn. And he plays it back to Caleb Prenovo.
Caleb with the left foot in. Out for a Holy Cross throw. Timmy Ryder with that great footwork. He is highly inspired by the well-known Cristiano Ronaldo.
So we got more information and an update on Holy Cross. Apparently last year they won the North Country Athletic Conference Soccer Championship. So, I mean, I guess they're a pretty good team.
They have put up some competition against the Bears.
as we saw earlier with their goal. And now with the volley.
Saved by Schnaufer. Dan Moon with contested on the throw from Schnaufer.
He throws it in quick to Timmy Ryder, who flicks it on, but Holy Cross gets it. And now Bill Demand has it to Prenovo and then to Cameron. And now Holy Cross has it, and it's number 13, Mark Abbey with the shot. But it's saved by Noah Schnaufer, who, and I know for a fact on this, I'm not misquoting somebody, has over 100 saves this season.
Yeah, Schnaufer is a large part of the Bears' success. I've had lots of contact with Seth Spurgeon and Timmy Ryder over their success, and they would like to credit a lot of their success to the amazing goalkeeping of Noah Schnaufer.
I'd say that's very fair. He's only a junior.
Yes, Coach Thomas will be very happy to have him back next year. Ball's out to the Bears. Dan with the throw-in. Quick to Prenovo. Prenovo turns to Ryder. Back to Prenovo. And Prenovo lays it back to Moon.
So we have another update from Miss Carp. It is not their first season with the soccer program. However, it is their first season playing teams in Section 3 as they were turned down for membership. But will play under the little-known Friends and Neighbors clause. So this year's just their first year playing Chenango or other teams in Section 3. Thanks, Ms. Carp.
Timmy with the volley right through the uprights. Many years ago, back when my sister was still playing soccer here, that was known as the Nango, because Chenango is well known for putting balls right through the uprights. Over the top to Spurgeon, and Holy Cross collects.
Now punt by Holy Cross goalie, Brendan Johnson. Now Tim Ryder has it into Vince Cameron. Over to Caleb Prenovo. And he finds Dan Moon, who will look for options, and he plays it through to Seth Spurgeon. Turns. Gets it down. Beats one. And now, it's cleared off the line. Oh, my. Sean Larsson almost finished it, but great defending there from Holy Cross.
I'm sure he'll be hearing about that one from his brother later tonight.
Probably. Although I can't really fault him. He's got 11 goals on the year.
And Larsson has been one of the many players to step up big for the Bears this year.
Yeah. Now Caleb Prenovo with the shot. Oh, great save again from Brendan Johnson.
Timmy Ryder will keep the ball in play. Timmy cuts back to the left foot, plays the ball in. A backheel attempt by Larsson.
Dan Moon with the long shot. Oh, and it's deflected. And Tim Ryder will volley it in off the ground. And another good goal for the Bears.
The Bears were pressing very hard there.
Yeah, another goal for Tim Ryder, and as you said earlier, with his left foot, that he's been improving.
Yes.
And so now with over 22 minutes left in the half, it's Chenango 6, Holy Cross 1.
I've been very impressed with Timmy and his left foot so far. 2 years ago, I would have to yell at that kid to use his left foot, and now here he is again. Cuts back with the right.
Right on cue. Cuts in again, but now Caleb Prenovo has it.
Dan Moon with time, plays back to Prenovo. Into Ryder. And cleared out to Dan Moon. Dan plays it in.
Tries to find Anthony Roberts, but it's too wide. Timmy with the header. And it's cleared out by Holy Cross and one of their defenders with a makeshift bicycle kick. And now it's sweeper keeper Noah Schnoffer who clears it for the Bears. And a nice header, a cushioned header from Caleb Prenovo. And Seth Spurgeon fails the chest control.
It was a good attempt. Unfortunate. And he did not come down with that ball. And it'll be a Holy Cross throw-in. That was a good flick by number 20 of Holy Cross.
21, Tim Lohr.
And Holy Cross seems to be pressing. It was good defense by the Bears. They really collapsed and did not allow Holy Cross any time or space. Quick counterattack. Played out wide by Seth to Timmy Ryder. Timmy with the cross in. Open ball.
Nobody's there. Crashing far post.
Larsson was right in the middle of the net. However, the ball was just a little bit over his head.
Yep. And a nice through ball there, number 7, and he's called offsides. And that was actually a spectacular finish from him, but it won't count.
This was a very close call. It's very tough for the referees in
In high school?
Yeah, New York State high school leagues, basically, because they have to go on a 2-man system, which is very different than the rest. The normal ref system is a 3-man system with 1 main ref and 2 assistant referees. However, our high school association uses a 2-man system, so it's very tough for the referees, but they do a great job at it.
And Bill DeMann takes out number 13, Mark Abbey, for Holy Cross, so they'll have a free kick.
Yeah, I'm very impressed by this Bears defense, this Bill DeMann especially, by not being afraid to go down and eat some turf.
Cross is played in, and number 15, Vince Cameron, heads it out.
Shielded out by Dan Moon.
Yeah, he takes a quick throw up to Tim Ryder. He flicks it over, trying to get to Seth Spurgeon. He'll get there. And Seth takes it back, turns and looks upfield. He plays a through ball to Sean Larsson. And he's called offsides.
It was a beautiful ball by Seth.
I'm not sure if that was offsides, honestly, but
so that's one of the problems with the 2-man system. It's very hard to call those plays.
Yeah.
But the referees do a great job at it, and I give them a lot of credit.
Probably don't feel the same way during games, though.
I've had many confrontations with referees over the years about calls. However, many of these referees have trained me to become a ref, and I just have to respect their call. It was a beautiful punt. Ball played through. Billy DeMann and number 13 of Holy Cross on the chase. However, Noah Schnoffer collects and plays out. It'll be a Holy Cross throw-in.
Noah Schnoffer, a.k.a. Manuel Neuer.
Ah, yes. However, not this year. However, since Neuer suffered a
He's injured, right?
very horrible injury.
Now, short Holy Cross throw-in.
Yes, Wesley Stanton checks into the game for the Bears. And we'll do the throw over again. Great D by the Bears. They did not allow any space for Holy Cross.
Now Dan Moon gets it, and he was charging upfield, and he tries to play Seth Spurgeon through, but it's cut out by Holy Cross defense.
Let's see what Wesley does with this. He attempts to settle and successfully does. Plays it back to some support.
Now Vince Cameron with the through ball attempt, but it's intercepted. Number 3 with the drag back. But Anthony Robert picks it up, splits 2 defenders, and then plays it to Seth, who gets through, and he shoots, and he scores. And now that's a hat trick for Seth Spurgeon.
This was well done by Spurgeon. That goal would not have happened without the amazing ball dribbling skills of Anthony Roberts.
Yep, great pass by Anthony Roberts, and I think he'll get the assist. And now that is Seth Spurgeon's 16th goal of the year now. Top goal scorer for the Bears. Followed after by Sean Larsson and Timmy Ryder. And then next, I believe, is Zach Jasmine. Not sure after that.
Goal scoring has not been an issue for the Bears this year. It has been in years past.
Definitely in years past. Scored almost double the amount of goals this year than compared to last year, the year before that.
The year before that, and I'm not sure about last year, but I know the year before that, I would say they even have more than double.
Well, if I remember correctly, he scored about 18 or 19 goals 2 years ago and about 24 last year, so probably around double by now. As Anthony Robert takes it up and he tries to play Tim Ryder through, and he gets it back.
Great footwork by Tim Ryder.
And he does his favorite move again. Vince Cameron tries the long shot, but it's blocked. Elijah tries to play Wes Stanton through, but too far, and it'll be a goal kick.
How many of those goals in the past 2 years were off of your foot, Andy?
In the last 2 years, 7.
Well done. Roberts with great defense.
He's taken down, and it'll be a penalty for the Bears. We'll have to see who takes this, and I'm sure the 3 captains for the Bears will have a very big discussion. Although, actually, it looks like Bill DeMann might take this.
Yes, Billy DeMann will take this this penalty kick.
Bill DeMann, not normally renowned for his shooting, but I guess the Bears want to give him a shot at goal. I mean, it's well-deserved, considering his defensive efforts as the Holy Cross goalie tries to trip him out, and he scores.
Yeah, Bill sent that ball right up the middle. It was well done by him. I imagine he saw the goalkeeper was going to choose a side, and he decided to go right up the middle with it.
Surprised he didn't go for the Panenka. Yes, Bill DeMann with the calm and collected penalty. And that'll make it 8-1 to Chenango.
And Bill is substituted off after his wonderful effort at goal. Ball played out wide to Dan Moon.
He dribbles upfield. He's going to look for Caleb Prenovo, who's running through.
Great ball by Moon to Prenovo.
Yeah, but Caleb can't get a touch to it. Now it's 26 with the ball. Aaron Herter.
Schermerhorn collects, 2 on him. Splits the defenders. Up to Dan Moon. Dan Moon with a touch, and then touched out by number 13 of Holy Cross. Tommy McIntosh checking into the game for Timmy Ryder.
Tommy McIntosh attempts to flick on. He misses, but it goes off the back of number 11, Joe Covino. And now Joe gets it back, but he misses his touches. Dan hits it very high up into the air.
To fight for it. Tommy jumps.
It'll be a Bears throw-in. Tommy with the quick throw into Anthony Roberts, who settles it. He tries to play it through to Wes Stanton. Now Caleb Prenovo has it. And Jake Graham tries to get on the end of that pass, but it goes out for a goal kick.
This is Jake's first season as a member of the Bears soccer program.
He's doing surprisingly well. He's got at least one goal, perhaps two on the year. Not sure, which is pretty good. Oh, and Kyle Tessier tries the extravagant flick, but no one is on the end of it. Dan Moon with the good slide tackle. Sorry to cut you off, Seamus.
No, not a problem. You took the words right out of my mouth.
And that was 21 with the volley, who I believe is Tim Lore, although it could be his brother, Luke Lore. I mean, I suppose it could be his cousin, as you know, we've had this debate before on the broadcast, if you have listened to Brennan and myself. But a great through ball. I think it was passed by Caleb Prenovo to Tommy McIntosh. And Tommy tries to beat his defender with speed, but his touch is too heavy.
Yeah, it was a good try by Tommy McIntosh. It's a little strong on the touch. However, the Bears do get a throw in good position from it, and nobody is pressuring the Bears. And Dan Moon just plays an easy ball in, and Caleb takes a left foot shot. A nice fade on the ball.
I think it was supposed to be a cross, but he ended up slicing it. Now it's Wes heading towards the corner, tries to keep it in, and he does. Now it's Kyle Tessier with it.
And back to Wes Stan. It's a toss-up for the ball. Back heel by Holy Cross, and now they have possession with men upfield. Holy Cross to the back heel. And a ball played up to number 13.
He'll shoot, but good defense there by the Bears, and Noah Schnarf will pick it up.
Yeah, it was a good double team by the Bears there.
Now with the long throw out to Wes Stanton. Let's see what he can do. Passes it into Kyle Tessier, who can't get his foot on it. Now Caleb Prenovo with it. And then I guess that was supposed to be Anthony Roberts, but pass was misplaced. Now it's Jake Graham chasing after it. A nice shoulder check there.
Settled by Moon. And Moon with the boot across field to Wesley Stanton. Holy Cross collects.
And now with a little over 10 minutes left in this game, we'll see if Holy Cross can get another consolation goal or two, as it looks like it's unlikely that they're going to come back from the 8-1 Bears lead. And perhaps they do, as number 13 is breaking through, and he tries to poke it past Noah Stauffer, but it ends up being a corner.
It was a good back. It was a good job getting back by the Bears to make sure that Noah Stauffer did not have that one-on-one save.
That was number 13, Mark Abbey for Holy Cross, and he's been one of their most dangerous players today.
Dangerous ball in the box.
And it was, again, Mark Abbey with the shot, but he doesn't nango.
Well said, Andy.
And Noah tries to take the goal kick, but I guess the refs weren't happy with it.
Yeah, I believe the ball was still moving.
Oh, okay.
good combination by Dan Moon and Tommy McIntosh. However, a little strong by Moon. The ball goes out to Holy Cross. Holy Cross plays quick, and now Tommy McIntosh clears. Tommy challenges the ball, headed forward. Jake Graham collects. It's fight for the ball. Vince on the ball.
Caleb Prenovo, and he'll go upfield. He passes it to Vince Cameron. One time's at Tommy McIntosh. We'll see if he can get through. And he tumbles over one of Holy Cross defenders.
That was Jake Graham.
Was it? Oh, my gosh.
Not a problem.
Yeah, well, normally it wouldn't be, but that's like the 4th time I've said the wrong thing all day.
It was a great ball played in. Jake just a little bit strong and new to the game of soccer. It's not the easiest sport to pick up.
To be fair to myself, they're wearing similar color cleats.
Yes, I will give you that one.
Ooh, Kyle Tessier takes the ball off the face. And it looks like he'll be okay.
Contested by Prenovo. Wesley Stanton on the ball, plays it through to Roberts. Roberts takes it out, passes it wide to McIntosh. McIntosh cuts back, and the ball will be out for a Holy Cross goal kick.
Interesting there. I believe it was number 3. Joe Judge there tried the Rabona clearance, which is the 2nd time all game he's done that. And not something you normally see.
No, it's definitely a risky move, but it seems to did not seem to affect Holy Cross significantly.
Now Tommy McIntosh has it. Beats one of the defenders, and same thing here as Joe Judge kicks it off the shins of Tommy McIntosh, and it'll be another goal kick.
Yeah, Tommy almost got to that ball just a little bit out of his reach.
Now we're waiting as I believe it's number 9 for Holy Cross. Shun Securia, I think I'm saying that right. He comes in for number 21, Tim Lohr.
And Jake Graham on the ball. Jake plays it out wide, blocked by Holy Cross, and it'll go out for a Bears throw. Wesley Stanton on the ball.
That's Caleb Prenovo on it. He tries to volley it over to Tommy McIntosh, but his pass is too strong, and it'll be another goal kick. Seems like we're seeing the same sequence of plays over and over again.
Yeah, see, the Bears seem to be dominating the possession, especially for the past 10 minutes. Ball seems to have stayed in this half.
Interesting to note for the Bears, Zach Jasmine has come in for Anthony Roberts as Jake Graham has it, and he tries to pass it at the top of the 18. Some would say he could have shot it, and Holy Cross goalie gets it and distributes it to number 3, but Jake Graham gets it back.
That was just a miss hit by Wesley Stanton. Looked like it was off the outside of his foot. Out for a goal kick to Holy Cross.
It's about 5 minutes left in the game. So we'll see if there are any more goals left in this game. And potentially as number 13 tries to get through.
There's a miscommunication by the Bears, and Holy Cross seems to have has a decent opportunity here.
Number 9, Securia, Securia. Sorry about that. Tries to hold off Brian Schermerhorn, but his pass was out of bounds. And now Holy Cross goalkeeper has the ball, and he punts it out. Elijah Muhammad trying to kick it out, but Zach Jasmine manages to keep it in. Back to Elijah. Now back to Wes. Now 2 players fighting for the ball, and Holy Cross gets it, but Elijah plays it back to Jake Graham, who tries to take a shot, but it's too high, and Holy Cross goalkeeper makes the easy save.
Brian Schermerhorn on the ball. And is booted back, and
Dan Moon misses it. Now number 11 has it. Plays it inside. Missed kick. Number 7 tries to play it over the top, but headed out by the Bears.
Kyle Tessier on the ball. Plays
Great
it
through
forward.
ball. But West End can't get on the end of it. Looks like it'll stay in, and Kyle plays it back to Wes. Now back to Kyle. We'll see what he does with it.
Yeah, it's a good touch by Holy Cross right there. However, a little bit strong and tries to keep it in. However, it works to the Bears' advantage. It's Kyle Tessier collects.
Now cleared out. And we'll see if number 13 can get on the end of it as he battles with Brian Schermerhorn, who elects to head it out of bounds.
Smart play.
But now looking for options, but number 13 can't seem to find any. And now coming in for Holy Cross is, I believe, number 37, Daniel Hatch. Cleared by Vince Cameron, and then again by Zach Jasmine. Flicked overhead by number 3. And flicked on, and now 13 lays it off to 7, but intercepted by Brian Schermerhorn.
Dan Moon plays it out the face at number 3. Quick throw in. And it's a toss-up. Prenovo on the ball. Up to Tessier. With a great ball out wide to Wes Stanton, who plays it forward. We'll see what Wes does here. Wes
Tries
with the
to cross.
cross.
Yep. Sorry, and then it'll be out for a corner. It was a great touch by Kyle Tessier to play Wes through, though.
2 players who have improved tremendously over the past few years.
Zach Jasmine at the corner, goes near post, and fumbled by Brendan Johnson, but he comes up with it and he punts it out. And number 7 can't control it for Holy Cross, but Elijah heads it out for a Holy Cross throw, which is taken quickly to number 13. He's now got a 1v2 situation.
Nice cutback.
Oh, he cuts it in. Oh,
Great
great
save
save by
by
Noah Stauffer. And that'll be offside.
Great plays by both Schnaufer and the Holy Cross striker.
That dribbling and defending was reminiscent of Messi versus Bayern a couple years ago. I don't know if you remember that play.
Oh, I remember it.
Looked very similar, except for on the opposite side. Now Tommy McIntosh hits it up high, looking to switch the field to Kyle Tessier.
Great header by Tessier.
Zach Jasmine trying to fight his way through the Holy Cross defense, but he can't.
Dan steps in front of the ball to Vince.
And that'll do it. So the Bears come out with a 8-1 win, and that'll put the Bears to finish 11-5 in the regular season, and they'll be looking at around a 5 seed for the sectional playoffs, and might even have a home game. We'll have to see how that ends up. So thanks to Miss Carp and her daughter for the great camera work, and also
Thank you guys for coming in. It's great to have our alumni back here.
Thank you, Miss Carp.
yep. Thanks. So this has been Andrew Larsson and Seamus St. Ledger with the guest appearance, and have a good day.